Good morning. It's January 29th, 2025. It's about 11:50 a.m. Denver Mountain Time, where I am. This is Melissa, your Galactic Soul Artist. And I just am popping in because it's a new moon today, and I'm having some personal understanding about what's going on. And I'm getting information that I thought I would pass on to you, because if I'm getting it, it means someone else is needing that information or is having a similar experience, and I want to share that with them. It's impossible, completely impossible to avoid the news. And that's irritating because I don't watch the news. I don't own a television. It doesn't matter what I'm doing, if I'm picking up an email or I'm scrolling through YouTube, or I'm conversing with somebody on Zoom, or what I'm doing. That narrative that's going on is pops in, and I can't get rid of it. So I thought, well, okay, maybe I just need to look at it. And what I'm getting is that we are in the final throes of feudalism. And as much as everyone in the U.S. would like to think we don't live in a feudal state, we do. We're different than most of them. We're structured differently. But we're in those final stages of feudalism. And feudalism is an abusive relationship. And our country, the U.S., has been structured on that system. There's no avoiding that. I think most of us are aware of that at this point. Many of us have separated from that, and we don't live our lives that way. And the problem for us right now is that there are many people that still do, and that are terrified because they see what's going on and they don't understand that we're completely shifting out of one way of living and turning on another, and they don't know how to react to it. They don't want to leave it because it's what they know, and that's part of an abusive relationship, is staying there because it's what you know and feel comfortable with. So I have a great deal of compassion for these people, and they don't have to come with us if they don't want to. They can form their own belief system. They can do whatever they need to do. But we're moving forward, and we'll take bits and pieces of what's happening with us, of what really works. And there are things in the U.S. that do work. And we're going to recreate. Even the tech bros, even the technology guys they're coming down, because there's a whole new way of interacting with technology and creating technology and types of technology. And the DeepSeek, I think it's called, is China's new AI. That won't be around for very long either. There'll be others that will rise up that'll be much more democratic in their approach. China's not going to create something that'll talk about democracy. So there's a lot of things that are not going to be included in that tool that will kind of throw shade on topics that are important to people who are focused on democracy. So we're moving forward, and I'm not sure. I know to go within, and I know to focus on the outcomes that I really would like to see happen. But I don't know what's coming. And I don't think anybody knows what's coming. I think they know about the fall of what's in place at the moment. They know that that's coming down, and they can talk about that. But none of us really know. And we're having to really go within and focus on our heart space and our higher heart and our breath work and our connecting to nature and removing ourselves from artificial ways of perceiving. So it feels like an activation point, this new moon, in a way that I don't think anything has before. I think this is really, I believe, is it a full moon? No, I'm sorry, a new moon in Aquarius, I want to say. I may be wrong about that. You'll want to check. But since it's an activation point, I thought I would pick an activation card, because it's always helpful for me to have some words to attach and some images. So let me pick a card from this beautiful deck of oracle cards. Well, the divine matrix. Interconnectedness, synchronicity, God incidences. God incidences. Wow. And it's the flower of life that I have on my desk that I've been throwing cards on. I'll put a picture in the video. I'm recording this without my camera. Let's read what this says. If I can find it here. Okay. The divine matrix. Everything is connected. Everything that was, is, and ever will be is connected by an invisible bond of energy, uniting every living being from the past, present, and even future. This isn't a new idea. Every great mystic through the ages has understood that everything is one, and now scientists are beginning to provide evidence for it. The best way to describe the connection is as a lattice or grid, a divine matrix. We're all points on this grid, and we're all connected through it. It links us to our ancestry and loved ones, aspects of ourselves, past, present, and future, and also the ancient and divine wisdom held in the quantum field of the universe. This card shows a giant stargate opening up to the universe and a piece of sacred geometry known as the flower of life. This is quite literally a two-dimensional image of the divine matrix, and the information held within it can help us begin to understand the inner and outer workings of this incredible universe. If you spend time with this image, you'll find multiple images within it, reminding us all that nothing is happening by chance, and that even when we can't fully comprehend it, there's a greater plan unfolding. You are in alignment with the oneness of life and the inner workings of the universe. You are part of something great. That means that you are greatness expressing itself. Not one thing in your life has happened by chance. Even when you've felt that things have been against you, a process has been unfolding, helping you understand your connectedness to all things. So there's no need to feel insignificant or lonely. It's also important to remember that the universe is always working in your favor and for your highest good. You may have felt loss, but know that nothing is ever lost, for we're all held in the heart of Source, and love is our connection to all things. Okay. We're aligned with the oneness of life and the inner workings of the universe, so that's where we need to go during this period of time. And that's what's unfolding for us. So that's it for today. Thanks for listening. I really appreciate you guys, and I'll speak with you soon.